top5rapwebsite.com. You already know what's going on. Today we got Saba, Few Good Things, track number 1, Free Samples featuring Cheflee. I'm not gonna react to the whole album because I want to get this a real album review. On the beat. Daoud, Day Pivot, Cheflee. I had to skip ahead. I'm about to fall asleep in this motherfucker.
To everybody that look like us, fam don't talk, they tired. It's more than what meets your eyelids. And living apart, just dying, make you forget what you fight about. Plus, what good is that flight? You ain't flying out your entire house. From Camry cars to the fancy art, without any dog kids in a train car, hustling candy bars to play basketball. I still get nostalgic seeing houses that my family lost. They wished upon the star. I called it like I'm Randy Moss when Granny fought for the property. She would turn down any cost. I'm the grandson of Carl, who lived across from the Fosters, then fostered me to spread love through holiday poverty. Hand-me-downs I was given, I thought they were wrong for me. I tell it to Chicago's, this gets confused commonly. Cause when you commemorated, if you're the hot commodity, I tried that invincible shit, but the principle is when it's niggas defending your wig, then it's a pendulum shift. I tried to spin it a left. Okay, so I'll say this. He's speaking some real stuff in there. He talking about his granny fighting for her property. It was no cost that she could have done. They were just set on taking it. He talk about, you know, hustling candy bars to play basketball. I mean, you probably see this in your hood. Hopefully you don't ignore these kids. They got candy bars. Oh, you want to buy this? Buy a candy bar, whatever, some chocolate for my basketball team, whatever. Hopefully you actually buy some, you know what I mean? But he's speaking real stuff. I thought it started off a little slow, but again, this is why I'm like doing reactions so much, and this is why I'm not going to do the whole album, because that intro might feel a little better and make a lot more sense once I have some full listens on the album, man. But on the first listen, yeah. Okay, so track number 2, One Way, or Every Nigga with a, what is this song? Budget. Remind me the Far Side. Can't keep running away. Maybe similar drums.
Want a piece, but I wanna die. It's a one-way street though. It's a round trip when we fly. Never one way. New crib by the seaside. On a one-way street though. It's a million ways to get by. Never one way.
Okay, it's different. Even the way he set up the song. It's a little gap in between the hook and the verse in the beginning.
A million at the taxes on my Spanish shit, I'm flashing. All this flashing made me stronger, feel like Tony in the mansion. My baby mama,
Tony Montana.
Could've won a passion, I'm not vegan, we been eating. Kick my feet up and get fatter. Sit all day and I play Madden in my mattress, California. My address, California. When I came from my controller, I'm like, fuck it, buy another. It ain't nothing, I got money. We all splurging on this dumb shit, cause we careless and we youngins.
Flow, new flows.
Budget taking care, at least in buddies. What you need, you know I cover. It's a one-way street though. It's a round trip when we fly. Never one way. New crib by the seaside. On a one-way street though. It's a million ways to get by. Never one way.
So this is different for sure. As So if an artist is gonna take this long to come out with music, this is what I like to hear. Something different, something you feel like it's well thought out, wasn't done in one day.
With a pasta that I cannot properly pronounce. Keep my doors open in case a nigga pop up on my couch. Went from couldn't afford it to a nigga cop it without counting. All my checks been voided since a nigga got me in accounting. Sent my mama up 3,000 and we crashed some open houses. All the rappers in Fontana in the valley, Calabasas. All my niggas and my women friends is ratchet. All the neighbors looking at us, looking different in their family. A black man with the baggies, so my people in my patty know I got it if you ask me. It's a one-way street though. It's a round trip when we fly. Never one way. New crib.
I think that's it. Little beat breakdown. Okay, that was hard. You know what I mean? That's hard right there. Different. It don't sound like everything that's out. He ain't using the same flows or same deliveries as everybody. That's actually refreshing to hear. So, yeah, that was a dope song. So track number 3, Survivor's Guilt, featuring G-Herbo. Out to Herbo.
Even in the winter time, they identifying all these niggas.
Sound like Kendrick.
Breaking time for the bacon swine is a piece of mind worth leaving everything you knew behind. Move another time.
Daoud.
Don't amount to what you doing life.
Saba Day on the beat.
Did make it doing life? Yeah, my people need vacation on the island. All the people say we made it sort of line. I got no alliance to no corporate bias. Raise the mortgage high. I'ma stand my ground like a fucking squatter. My father told me that the world was mine.
Stand my ground like a squatter.
My mama said I was a heathen. My grandma was the one to feed us. I'm the one to pay my sister tuition. I should probably go to the meetings. My grandpa smiling with no teeth in. My cousin's still supposed to be. Hey, raised below poverty. Now I keep a sacred geometry. I'm on my circle. I'm training for mayhem.
Sacred geography.
Cause I saw silly niggas then change up. I'm still on my square like a plaintiff. Be careful, they armed and they dangerous for diamonds. Some niggas is spiraling. They want us in boxes but can't contain us. Oh my God, I'm trying to move better.
Boxes but can't contain us.
I see the newsletters.
Light work.
Listen to them, they be moving too careless. This album's confessions of a man moving quick. When did he regret it? Once I make a band and get rich. Right in the dough, another day in the cold. I can't chase, I need no band and get rich. Let the snake do your code. It's the same as before. If they hate, I make a band and get rich. Right in the dough, another day in the cold.
I'm interested to see what G-Herbo about to do with this. This is lame beat wise.
It's the same as before. If they hate, I make a band and get rich. Even in the summertime, it be mothers crying, talking out of line, you get undermined. There's some real niggas here that wanna die. No stopping, make as much as you can, it ain't no option. I'm all across the land, I'm a globe trotter. Cause I left the fam on my old block, and now I got no choice but to go harder. I plotted on everything, said I'ma kill everything. Survivor's guilt rhetoric, I could've been a beat, but that thinking deadly. We facing the pressure of family that we watch suffer. I gotta live from up out of the gutter. I make a check and send that to my mother. They root for me like Ireland and Conor McGregor. Loaded up the
Ireland and Conor McGregor, yeah. The UFC bars.
Next time we do this again, don't trip. Had 0 to my name, so hit the gang. I was with, said once we make 10 bands, we'll be rich. Right in the dough, another day in the dough. I can't chase, I need no band and get rich.
See what kind of flow Herbo about to come with. This is how you do a feature. You put them at the end. You spit your hard shit, spit your hook, then put them at the end like it's a surprise. That way people gonna listen to the whole song and hear that feature.
Bitch, I was rich at 21, and I'm still on savage shit like 21. Having shit, names and sacks, I'm grabbing it, walking, spend 20K on the average. Straight off that block with the meals. Used to be broke on my partners on pills. 40 shots ring through the block, I couldn't hear. Spinning guap, now I got rocks in my ears. Stack it up, put up a lot for the kids. Sometimes you see, but that's not what it is. And when you see me, just acknowledge the G. I'm on top of my shit, cause I handle my biz. Still on the grind, had to plot for some years. Ain't had no fear, I wasn't dropping no tears. Me and my old self, we swapping careers. I'm really lit, but I ride with a glizz. I can't break a sweat, gas up the jet. And dip, ayy. Rain and you get wet, I'm strapped, just check my hip. All this VVS in these baguettes, it costs a
drip, yeah.
I can tell she wet, she tryna sex me with her lips. Swerve.
Okay. So right there, what you got right there is you got 2 polar opposite artists, right? Same city, polar opposite. Style wise, what they usually hop on beat wise, but they just came in harmony right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's an ode to both artists to show both their skill. But I feel like Saba more came towards G-Herbo side. You heard that last beat in that intro compared to what this one sounded like. This is more G-Herbo lane with the hard bass, you know what I'm saying? Hard chants. It goes to show Saba's versatility. So this next track probably be the last one I do, because I don't want to do this whole thing. I want to give it a full album review. Artists like this, lyrical ones, you got to do full album reviews, man. One listen reaction, that's cool to like listen with y'all and stuff, but I'm not gonna be catching everything I should, and y'all gonna be watching the reaction like, oh, he missed this bar, he missed that. There's one listen, I can't catch everything. Track number 4, an interlude called Circus, featuring Ellen Allen
on the west
Kane.
side, everything was perfect back in 2012 before a record hit the surface. Had a few girl I was juggling, I ain't never did the circus.
Daoud, Saba,
but the bill was out of service. My cargo in and out like you trying to resuscitate it. I on the way, but only 50-50 chance we make it. We never say goodbye, don't see you around, don't see you later. Chicago, when you live, shake it.
About time, I think it's about time. Back then, we didn't abide by. Now I spend this for my time. I think about us. Chillin' on the, yeah, everything was perfect. All the small things about being broke, I never got to notice. I took everything for granted when the moment was slow motion. Got into a fender bender.
These flows, bro, it's crazy.
Now it sound like I don't appreciate what they pay me, but all the days in that basement we trying to recreate it. Was I in a freaky lady from my high school?
What you on, Saba? How you coming with these flows?
Everything was perfect back in 2012 before a record hit the surface. Had a few girl I was juggling, I ain't never did the circus. Had a phone by Motorola, but
Blink, motherfucker!
my cargo in and out like you trying to resuscitate it. I on the way.
Breathe with this one.
We make it, we never say goodbye, don't see you around, don't see you later. Chicago,
nigga!
A little beat switch. I was feeling that last one. You know what I mean? Keep that going. Oh no, it's the next song. I feel like we'll do this one too. Fearmonger featuring Daoud. That last song could have went on a little bit longer. You know what I mean? But yeah, this will be the last one. Track number 5.
On the way, it'll lay by the thirst. Adolescence, I would curse. On the way to the church, my career just turned a curse of how I connect the words. I ain't grow up with much of shit, but still it could have been worse. He ain't focused on the
Curse of the way I connect the
I
words.
need it all in advance if they book me to work.
Daoud and Day on the beat.
Had a chance, left the crib on alert. To a crib with alarms and security perks. And security hurts, the same way jury works. So if you paying the flex, pay your security first. No point in paying for whips to ride a funeral hearse. We do
Facts.
for the best, but also fearing the worst. Okay, every nigga that I know is scared of going broke. I know.
Hold on, he just said some real stuff. He said pay your security first. It's no use in buying all these whips, then riding off in a funeral hearse. He got bars, and I say this. We'll say that until after, because that's gonna be like my kind of mini review.
Now ain't no one there to let me roll. Okay, and every nigga that I know takes care of so and so. So ain't no option. That's gonna make more.
Cocaine vibe? No, cocaine from LA?
Money never made money what I was taught, but once you made money, you be more afraid than the South. My grandfather drove a Corvette convertible car. He passed away and left his will to the fate of the stars. I made it cool off for saying a bar. I was scared to spend it down, like what if I died tomorrow? Will my fam intervene for a bag of the G's and a black Model 3? Sheesh, passenger seat. Will my fans leave if I can't put asses in seats? If I log out an app,
multiple flows.
Retweet, I'm just scared to go back. Didn't have shit to eat. Have my bread go to taxes, the actual thing. Okay, every nigga that I know is scared of going broke. I know if I fall back down, ain't no one there to let me roll. Okay, and every nigga that I know takes care of so and so. So ain't no option.
I think we getting one more verse. I told y'all the stuff I really like, I don't be having much to say, I just be wanting to listen to it. It'd be the whack shit where I can pause and comment and do all that. Maybe no extra verse, maybe just a beat breakdown. Beat breakdown. So I'll stop it right there. So I know some people watching real disappointed I'm not doing the whole album. I did more than I initially was gonna do. I was gonna do the first 2-3 songs. Because again, if you go and watch my couple videos ago, my album reviews versus album reactions video, I'm basically saying like, I'd rather do album reviews. This is why this whole channel started. I like the album reviews, old, new. It's just like a lot of, it's a lot of pressure to get the reactions to get them done as early as possible, because that's when the most views are gonna come in. And I feel myself falling into that like rabbit hole of doing shit for views and this and that, and that's not what I want to do. My whole thing is album reviews. I like reviewing shit that came out last year, last week, yesterday, 10 years ago, 30 years ago. This is what I like doing. So I don't want to be rushed to have to like jump and do these reactions just for some views. Even though it is important, because that's where a lot of new subscribers come in when that album just dropped. And it's showing up in all the suggested videos, then thousands of people come and watch the video, and this is where a lot of new subscribers come who will watch then the older reviews and this and that. But that's just not what I'm trying to do, you understand? Like, so anyways, I say all this to say very dope by Saba. I like this album, and again, I haven't listened to the whole thing, but just in the bit that I've listened to, I already like this more than Care For Me, which is his last album, 2018. I know for a lot of people, they really love that album, really rated that album very highly. For me, I found the album very dull, very boring, like gray. You know what I'm saying? Like, indescript. It's not something that has really any replayability for me. There's no song that I've ever returned to. Sometimes I forget what the album sounds like, and I'll go back and like skim through songs, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember this album. Like, I know these beats, these songs. Like, I just have no reason to ever return to this album at all. And I very quickly forget about those songs and what they sound like until I hear it again, and it's like, no, I've heard this album multiple times. It's just, I don't really mess with it. Bucket List Project was dope. I want to say, if I remember correctly, he kind of, I'm inclined to like Saba because he kind of captures at times, especially on Bucket List Project, he captures the same vibe that early Kendrick had, like 2009 to like 2012 Kendrick. He kind of captures that same vibe for me at times, or at least back then. On this one, I feel like Saba has more, and again, one listen. When I do the review, I'm gonna break it down way sicker, but on one listen, there's a lot of flows here, different flows. The bars are more potent in that there's like lyricism, like the metaphors are there, the similes, etc. It's all there, and it's at the forefront in your face. The beats, he's doing a lot of different things. There's like some lighter beats on here, like with the acoustic guitars, but then balanced out by the heavy bass. Obviously the song with G-Herbo is a little heavier, so he's kind of showing versatility. I kind of feel like that song will need to be there, because if he continues that trend of like the type of beats he had, track 1 through 5, having that balance of the harder stuff and the G-Herbo feature, that's good. That's a good balance. So again, this one listen. Obviously, I'm not going to rate this album, but if you want to see the full review, which I will do because I'm going to be listening to this album, be sure to subscribe. That way you can see it when it first drops. And shout out to Saba. This, I can already tell this is going to be my favorite Saba project, unless it just goes completely downhill from track 6 onwards, which I doubt that's going to happen, because regardless of how I feel about Saba's other projects, they are consistent. So I doubt this is just going to take a downturn. I'm looking at the next track, it has Crazy Bone on it, so I'm kind of like, should I listen to that? But I'm not. But yeah, I doubt this album's going to take a downturn, so this is probably going to end up my favorite and most Saba project with the most replay value for me. I can already feel it, because I'm already wanting to go back to track number 2 and re-listen to that flow. I'm already wanting to go back to track number 4 and listen to that flow. So anyways, again, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to Saba. I know I said I would stop doing as many vids in my car, but it's just so convenient as I'm sitting here waiting for the gym to open. Just knock out a video, you feel me? But anyways, it's top 5, rapwebsite.com. Peace.